A vehicle of mine went dark near your position.
Fine. Keep an eye out.
For unknown reasons, the coordinates came through corrupted, so I'm unable to determine the precise location. Stop where you are!
Easy. Here to help.
Not one step closer!
Hey! Slow down!
Leave me be!
那么这个叛逃的出租车司机呢，不愿意去工作。如果我们的主角继续追击呢，他会选择自杀。一个挺讽刺的小剧情。这个打工仔不堪忍受繁重的剥削啊，连这个机器人都受不了了，选择了自己结束自己的生命，也不愿意受到奴役和压迫。
I've managed to re-establish contact with the vehicle.
Shock therapy works wonders sometimes.
I'm sending a tow truck and a share of your fee. Yet only one of those is going to your credit account. Ha ha ha.
Hey V, the NCPD got a call about a cyber psycho and actually sent a patrol this time. But it's been a few hours with no report back. Either those cops got scared and bounced, or... Anyway, could you check it out for me? Be much appreciated.
那么这次的任务呢，是需要我们干掉一个cyber psycho。我不太想杀掉他啊，这个 Gina 的要求可能是不想杀掉他。所以这里呢，首先把他的这个武器黑掉。武器黑掉之后呢，我们就可以采用这个近战。慢慢的把它打晕。这里因为它武器坏了不能使啊，所以完全够时间让我们把它直接就干掉了。
Right. Let's see what's here.
America after the war. The turbulence years of 2024 to 2035. At the end of the Fourth Corporate War, in order to establish relative order under the federal government, President Elizabeth Crest imposed martial law on new United States member states and nationalized the domestic arms manufacturing giant Militech. Preoccupied with their own internal issues, most of Europe and Japan paid little attention to developments in North America. Back in the 1990s, corporations had already begun aggressively purchasing huge swaths of arable land from farmers. Those who were left with no choice but to sell eventually found each other and organized into large groups, or clans, to improve their odds of survival. Looking for reliable work opportunities meant staying on the move and often specializing transport contracts. Yet once the war settled down, their convoys became the single reliable, safe method of interstate shipping. In other words, the time of a crisis and adaptation played a major role in the emergence of the so-called nomad social class. Meanwhile, in the 2040s, Nightwatch created an immense firewall, dubbed the Black Wall, to partition a safe part of the net for human use and curb the threat of rogue artificial intelligence in cyberspace. At the organization's discretion, humanity was forced to sacrifice its access to inestimably valuable resource and knowledge for the sake of net security. 在这个2024年，也就是这个银手把这个日本那个大厦炸了之后啊，这算是结束了第4次的这个公司战争然后呢，美国呢就好好的建立了这个 Militech，那么在这之后呢，这个由于这个战争导致互相的这个运输呢都比较的危险，然后就 孕育出了一批这个叫 nomad 啊，也就是这个自由人。他们的任务呢，就是互相的运送货物啊，成为了唯一的一个非常可靠的这个运输的线路。然后到了40年2040年代呢，这个 Night Watch 也开始壮大起来啊，保证了一部分互联网的安全啊，当然也是消费了大量的资源。Rush order, urgent, to Matt. Matt to Dan. Dan, I need that stuff for my head. I really need it. I'm out, starting to think some desperate shit on loop. I know I owe you, but fuck man, I need it, and I need it today. You know, whatever you want in exchange, I'll do anything. Okay? Gotta kill, steal, whatever, please. Matt 贩毒瘾了。Foreclosure, Bank of a Night City. Get Matt. I regret to inform you that due to your repeated defaults on your payments, we are now forced to foreclose on the property for which the loan was taken out. Please vacate the premise within 3 working days of receipt of this message. Otherwise, we will introduce eviction measure as part of the clear to kill system. This decision is final and irreversible. 这是银行通知这个 Matt， 他的这个贷款呢已经被结束了啊，终止了，因为他长期的还不上贷款。那么如果他在3天之内不搬离这个家的话啊，他们就有了这个可以采用这个强制清除啊，也就是 clear to kill， 直译过来就是可以开枪射杀的这个系统。PTSD Shield Police Lapsed Heroes 写给 Matt 的 Dear Lion, due to the termination of your employment at Mercenary Solution Inc., your health insurance policy PTSD Shield has been cancelled effective immediately. Any appointments made prior to this notice have been cancelled and any medication has been discarded. We also inform you that you are welcome to use the government Veterans Care Program. Current appointment wait time is 700 days. To register for an appointment, please send the following text message, help. Wishing you good health and the best of luck. 由于他丢失了工作啊，没有办法还贷款，连他的这个医疗保险都损失了，都取消了。那医疗保险有一个很重要的 PTSD 啊，就是战后创伤精神综合症，这个保护也没有了，所以呢，这个人啊就信里还推荐他去找政府啊，免费的这个老兵项目，结果目前的等待时间是756天，所以这是展现出社会底层人民的悲苦啊。这个也是这个veteran 应该是第4次这个公司大战啊产生的这个老兵。
We got data from Jotaro's private server. Found out who's been procuring people for his recordings. Meet Jae Hyun, human trafficker and bona fide piece of shit. Check the sitch out for me. Deeds attached.
Gone for hire. Joe Hyun, countless dreamers head to big cities in search of a fresh start, and so many of them have nowhere to return to. Outcast loner rejects. Jang Hyun's put his target on the backs of those societies failed, and there's no shortage of them in Night City. Hear the rundown on Jong Hill's meat grinder. He identifies some poor bastard, kidnapped them, and delivered them to Scarf by Biomon or other cyberware removal. They are stripped of their identities and ended up the property of some shitbag like John Taro to do with as they please. Of course, no one really looks for these people, and even if they did, where would they start? What are the odds to find someone in Night City who doesn't exist? Let's face it, Jae-hyun is just one head of the Hydra. But fuck it, let's chop it off anyway. Could be a good while before more grow back in his place. OK 啊，这就是一个人贩子，直接杀掉啊！ 杀掉人贩子。
Jay Hume's dead, and here I thought nothing would cheer me up today. Great. Consider the gig closed.
Oh my god, psycho!
好，那么下一个任务呢是让我们去酒店的顶层啊，去偷一个人的 data shard。那么这个任务的一个附加条件呢，就是不要引发警报啊。那么其实很简单啊，我们可以直接开一个房间，或者呢是通过这个门口，这个让这个接待我们的人啊注意力不在桌子上啊，这样我们就可以偷取桌子上的这个电梯 token， 然后我们就可以进电梯了啊。电梯进去之后啊，上到顶层这个难度就没有太大了，主要就是把东西一偷就可以走了。
Shard is secured.
Nice work. Sending you the drop-off coordinates. Client will be waiting for you there.
Why do I feel like a corpo agent right now? What's all this about?
China. They're the client.
China, huh? Thought you never liked swimming with the sharks.
Everyone's got debts, V. You do what you gotta do.
What happens if you can't pay it off?
Why do you think we're scraping the barrel into gigs here? So I don't have to find out.
What kind of debt?
Just something from my muckraking days. Needed help and fast, too.
Help for what?
I'm sorry, do you hear me poking around your personal biz, digging through your past?
No. Suppose not.
Just teasing, V. Sorta. If it's all the same to you, I'd rather just get this over with and move on. So you heading to the meet or what?
I'm en route.
V, wait.
Yeah?
When you get there, no questions. Makes them real cranky.
Try my best.
那么这里呢，Regina 需要我们把偷来的这个 data shard 呢送到中国黑帮的手里。这也是 Regina 的客户，他也特别提醒我们啊，不要多说话啊，这些中国的黑帮不喜欢别人问东问西的。
等緊啊！演練課。
有啦，陸軍中校。
數據呢？
俄式套層加密，要攞翻去先可以解碼。
明啦，你可以走啦。
This sort of gig, no hiccups? Quiet as a roach? Color me impressed. Contract closed, and thanks.
V, you are to rescue Lauren Costigan, wife of Bradley Costigan, my client. She is being held captive by the Tiger Claws. If you wish to know more, read the attachment.
Old sins cast long shadows, and Bradley Costigan is guilty of many. As a result, he not only found himself in prison, but also invited trouble into the life of his wife, Lauren Costigan. It is your task to help her. When Bradley landed a spot behind bars, he was contacted by old acquaintance in the Tiger Claw. She some snitches. They said he said no. Tigers don't like that word. They kidnapped his wife and sent stills as a proof. No great surprise, Bradley began to cooperate, but he also remembered me. He's promised payment, and I believe he's desperate enough to be good for it. My people have already tracked where the stills were taken. Once you have the coordinates, set to work immediately. 这个人啊，估计是前黑帮成员，进了监狱啊，但是他手上有很多的这个信息。Tiger Claw 呢就想通过他啊找出那些内鬼，那么他拒绝了，所以呢他的老婆就被 Tiger Claw 绑架了。现在呢他就雇佣我们来把他的老婆救出去。
You want something?
I'm getting you out of here.
What?
Your husband hired me. I'll make sure you're safe.
Stupid, fucking worthless piece of shit!
Come on now, we need to go. Hey there. Is there someone who can help you?
My mom?
Tell her to lay low somewhere. They'll be looking for your family and friends. You understand?
Yeah. Oh, what about Brad?
Just focus on yourself right now. Hey, see that car? It'll take you someplace safe.
Thank you.
Look out for yourself.
Lauren is secure. I'm informing Bradley now. Thank you for your help. Contract closed. Child, I have a grave task for you. The literal kind. The Netrunner is still alive, but what happens to her is either a matter of time or your discretion. Bugbear is trapped in the net. If she jacks out, the Tiger Claws stand ready, waiting like vultures to tear her to shreds. And if she doesn't, her synapses will fry soon enough anyway. I am counting on you, V. See the details attached.
Used to be Bugbear and the Tigers got along. They were supposed to work a Kiroshi warehouse job together, but she left them out to dry. Remotely drove out a van packed with high-end gear and abandoned them inside. Certain death, but those Tigers are a tough crew. You know how stubborn they can be. The next day they pull up to her apartment, wanting to know where she stashed the tech. Bugbear was desperate, escaped to the net, shrouded herself in sobbed. That's flatlined her if they try to disconnect her. Of course now they just have to watch the clock tick. Eventually Bugbear will have to come out or risk frying her own synapses. And the Tigers are patient, especially a master of revenge. Personally, I think they like it more this way. Get Bugbear out of there and give word. I will send transport, but remember to disconnect her safely. She's useless to me dead. 这个跟 Tiger Claw 合作的一个黑客，那么他私自在一次行动中啊，把这个 Tiger Claw 给坑了，偷了他们一堆装备。那 Tiger 现在想找回这些装备，他没办法啊，这个 Bugbear 呢就把自己侵入到了这个互联网当中，然后呢威胁 Tiger 啊，你只要拔线，我就等于死掉了啊，你就永远不知道这个宝贝藏在哪里。那么他不能一直在网上啊，一直在网上很容易让他最后还是死掉，所以呢，这个瓦卡口啊就派我们过来把这个事情解决了。
Just a matter of time till she finds out she's trapped. Then she's ours.
女は見つける。心配するな。まだ5時間だろ。分かってる。約束する。はい。
Well done, my dear. I am pleased. As they say, we will be in touch. Contract closed. B, I need you to acquire something. Only me, no client. So expect quick and clean results. You will be entering Tiger Claw territory. Very high risk. More information attached.
A great treasure can turn out to be a great curse. Or remember that one of the things in my territory, Lee Galaden, came into possession of some highly valuable equipment, a lock-break device capable of jailbreaking corp cyberware. This tech opens doors to suits who want help but don't want to lose function of a corp-issued chrome or are looking to make an extra eddy by selling secondhand. Leah wasn't born yesterday. She knows what the tech is worth. She and I went back and forth, long price negotiations. We were close to reaching a deal when all contact was lost. Your job is to find out what happened to Leah, but more importantly to get that skeleton key for me. Don't bother reporting back until you have it. Don't waste time. 那这个瓦卡口跟这个利亚正在协商啊，购买一个这个高级的货物。那么突然这个利亚就消失了啊，没有继续联系啊，所以现在是派我们来呢啊，应该是替他去拿到这个宝贝。利亚写给瓦卡口的 skeleton key 骨架钥匙。Make sure you're holding onto something because I got something that'll make you fall out of your chair. Oh, I got a pretty piece of tech for sale that jailbreaks corporate equipment. 100 effective on both implants and weapons. Works across the board except for Night Corp tech. Must use another encryption system. Interested? Don't think too long. I have other buyers. 啊，他给这个卡纳都们也写了同样的这个offer. Kana got something for you, a device for jailbreaking. Have other buyers. Okay, go to the Brain Dance Club, Wired Head. 那我们得需要找到这个人啊，他提到的这个买家。
Reminds me of this one dive in Arroyo we used to sometimes do sets in Friday nights.
Because
it was one tough fucking joint. One wrong word, one sideways glance, and you'd get steel between the ribs.
bingo, come to Papa.
Huh. And to think so many people died for this tiny shit speck.
It's not the size that counts.
Both you and I know no one actually believes that.
Lock break. Kana. Hey, got that lock break and dirt cheap, if you know what I mean. That chick Leah was so dumb. She came with the tag, no hustle. So we blasted her before she could even open her mouth. Anyway, find a buyer. And I mean, if you want to throw 10% my way, I don't gonna complain. Wow. Finger against her, whole damn city knows she's working with Wakako. And you don't fucking touch Wakako's people unless you got a real fucking good reason. No way Wakako let this slide, you get a bus ass over to Wirehead. Turn that dump into a goddamn fortress. And if you don't, you're gonna join the real soon. Oh. 那我们是不是需要把这个人也杀掉啊？卡纳。Yeah, send a message.
I see you were able to find the lockbreaker. Splendid work. Keep it up. Closing the contract.
Hey, V, wait a sec. Listen to that guy. How'd you rate his chops?
To my untrained ear, sounds alright, I guess. I mean, it's easy listening at least.
Know why? Technique's second rate. But the feeling? That's what counts. Guy's hurt, got something he can't take. And it shows. Could stand a little more stage presence. Fingering's all wrong, loses the tempo more than he keeps it, but not bad.
You really know how to give a guy a compliment. Is that how you got your start? Street busker with big dreams?
Don't make me laugh. No time for playing my way to the top. Was too busy shaking the world awake.
Being at the top can be worth it. You want to shake the world, you know. Well, the world's got to feel you first.
And you pay for it. You spend your lyrics laying waste to the big record corps. Who's gonna sign you then? But give up your ideals, and no amount of eddies can buy them back.
All right, princess. At least you played some gigs. Saw those memories of yours.
True. Played where we could. Parks, old factories, underground clubs. Had an audience from the start. Some recorded our stuff, didn't even know who we were.
Considering renting or purchasing a niche for yourself or a loved one?
Ooh, mean to say I could get my hands on some old samurai bootlegs? Well, I'm gonna find those tapes. I'm gonna shriek like a little fangirl anytime you open your mouth. Happy?
Just you fucking try.
Jokes aside, you think those tapes still exist? After all these years?
You know, Rainbow Cadenza's not far from here. Club we played till the band fell apart. Great spot. Place for people with their heads on straight. Maybe they'll know something.